to the deepest secrets of different bills. Hey, Uncle Demi, you need it, I got it listed, yeah. You wanna make it, I'll show you just how to make it, yeah. I got all the rarest bills, and I ain't done yet. Went from defenders to making bills like a prospect. Flow space and slashes to catching us with a lot of threat. You keep the medals cause the right one's coming up next. Only scratch the surface, still they try to drag my name in dirt, they try to bring me down. See me winning, you ain't like me.
What's good, my nephews and nieces? This is your favorite uncle, Uncle Demi, and today I have another special banger for you. Right now, listen, before we get too far in the video, you know exactly what you need to do. Make sure you drop a like, and let's get this video to at least 1,000 likes, okay? It will definitely push the video to the recommended. And furthermore, if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe. I'm by far the hardest working YouTuber in the 2K community, as I've uploaded every single day since NBA 2K20's prelude, and I've dub uploaded every single day since 2K21's prelude. So hopefully you can appreciate that 9 a.m. and that 4 p.m. upload every single day. And you can show that appreciation by dropping a like and subscribing, all right? Now, let's get into this video. So today we're going to talk about the one and only Scottie Pippen, arguably one of the greatest defenders, perimeter defenders to ever play the game. He's also one of the top 50 players to ever play in this game, as he was voted on. And the list goes on and on and on. Obviously, we all know him as the better half, or the whatever you want to call, the Rodman to Michael Jordan. But we all know, let's keep it a stack, Michael Jordan would have never won any of them championships if it wasn't for Scottie Pippen. And again, we're going to look at the prime Scottie Pippen. This Scottie Pippen right here, if I'm not mistaken, is from the 95-96. So this is the beginning of, this is that second repeat go around. And as you see, he's 30 years old. There's three different versions of Scottie Pippen that you can see, but this is, to me, I consider the prime version of Scottie Pippen. He's right at 30 years old. He's a facilitating 3-level 2A, 6'8", 210 pounds. And now let's just look at a couple attributes with this man real quick. Now you can see right here, he does have a 91 driving dunk, and if you need proof of that, just go on YouTube and look up Scottie Pippen dunking on Patrick Ewing. It'll show you what type of dunking ability he has. All right, mid-range was 84, three-point shot in 87. As you can see here, he does have a good post control at a 75. I mean, back then, just a lot of great players just knew how to work in the post, man. It's a lost art right now. But even now, you can see the great players now: Kawhi Leonard, Jimmy Butler, LeBron James, Kevin Durant. I mean, even some of the smaller guards, they still know how to turn their back to the basket and work in the low post. I mean, it's a lost art, but it's still, the great players still work in that area. Okay, so here you got pass accuracy 89, his ball handling is a 77. Like I said, Scottie Pippen was the true first point forward. Like, you look at LeBron James, he's a small forward, but he plays a point. Scottie Pippen was the first true point forward to come into the league. No one saw anybody his height at 6'8" to be able to handle the ball the way he could. So you see the 69 speed with ball. Like I said, Scottie Pippen wasn't known to be, just a ball masher running down the court from baseline to baseline. 69 still seems low, but we'll respect that with a 69. Interior defense is 74. Of course, he has a ridiculous 96 perimeter defense, 75 steal, 55 block, which we're going to have to work on that. We can't have 55 because we want to have Intimidator. So that's one thing we're going to have to adjust, because we need to have Intimidator with this build. Offense defensive rebounds pretty low. I mean, average, I guess you can say, for a small forward. And then something here, 72 speed, 72 acceleration. Like I said, Scottie Pippen, he worked, I guess you can say meticulously. Like, it wasn't like he was just fast, boom, 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 boom. But he was just very, very, very efficient. All right, strength is a 60. Now let's go over some badges. Of course, we got some really good badges here. The thing I don't see is posterizer, which I'm like, I mean, it's cool, but you see he has Lob City Finisher, Fearless, and Acrobat. Shooting, like I said, shooting was not necessarily Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen's strong suits, but we're looking at the best versions of them. So this will be, obviously he has an 87 three-point shot, but I'm pretty sure if you look at his overall career number, his three-point shooting for a career, as you can see, you see a lot of 20% stuff. So for a career, he shot 31%. So that means he basically was, I guess you can say, below average three-point shooter. You know what I mean? But then as you can see, this season that he has 87, he shot 37%. So like I said, that's pretty good. And then let's just look at one more thing real quick. Playmaking, got a lot of bronze badges. I thought he would have some more gold and stuff in that, but of course, defense is where you're really gonna see him shine too. Like I said, one of the greatest perimeter, if not the best perimeter defender, arguably outside of Michael Jordan himself. You can say maybe 1 and 2 Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan as the best perimeter defenders ever play. All right. But anyway, let's head over to the MyPLAYER builder and make the one and only Scottie Pippen. All right, my nephews and nieces. Okay, so now we're looking at Scottie Pippen as a small forward. Of course, he's right-handed. He was number 33. All right. He was 6'8", so we're actually gonna go 6'8" with this, 210 pounds. I maxed his wingspan up to, I guess actually not max it, but I pushed his wingspan up to 7'4", right? Just enough to where he can still maintain that 77 ball handle that he has, and also ability to be able to get the pro dribble animations, okay? Then, of course, we're gonna try to match as much as we can. So his driving layup wasn't 88, we're going 88. We're going 90 on his driving dunk. We're gonna go 80, so we're gonna boost it a little bit more to go 80 on the standing dunk, and then of course we're gonna give him that 75 on the post control. Then we're gonna go 86 on his mid-range shot. We're gonna go 83 on the three-point shot, 69 on the free throw, which will give him right at 12. We're gonna go 89 like he has for pass accuracy there, and then we're gonna go 77, and then we're gonna go 79. So we're gonna go a little bit more on the speed with ball. We're gonna max it out than he has originally, but we'll go ahead and make that up with the speed himself, right? So we're gonna go interior defense 74. We're gonna max out the perimeter defense 87. The only reason why it's only an 87 is because obviously we went up in height. So he's 6'8", went up to 6'8". If we would have stayed at 6'7", we would have still maintained that 95 perimeter defense, but I wanted to just, you know, keep it at 6'8", because I haven't made a lot of builds taller than outside of center builds, I haven't made small forward builds that are 6'8", so I wanted to go ahead and make this build at 6'8", all right? So we're gonna do that. We're gonna boost up his steals by a lot, just for the fact of this is a good defender build, and we wanna make sure that's something that can be looked at and respected. We want to get the blocks to 74. Remember, we got to get that up there just so we can get the Intimidator badge. And then, of course, we're going to go 75 on the defensive rebound. And then we're going to go 56 on the offensive rebound. Now we're going to go 72 here, okay? So remember, we had a 72 speed, 72 acceleration, so we're giving that. And I think a lot of people put so much into speed and acceleration, but in the grand total, or I guess in the grand scheme of things, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter when it comes to these type of builds. I mean, like I said, this build right here is probably going to be like a secondary ball handler. It's going to be maybe a primary defender build, defending the ball, but it's not going to be handling the ball that much. That's the thing. Pippen wasn't like that, all right? But you do get 14, 12, 16, 17. So the badge lineup is excellent. You get a +4 to everything here. So some of the things that stand out, you get a 94 driving dunk, a 90 mid-range, you get an 87 three-point shot, which will give you over that 85, so you'll be able to get that open green release, meaning once you hit 85, in this case, once you hit 97 overall, if you release your shot perfectly, you get a green every time. You'll get a ridiculous 93 pass accuracy, an 81 ball handle, which means you'll be able to get the pro dribble animations. Also get a really good 83 speed with ball. You'll get a 91 perimeter defense, a 94 steal, 79 defensive rebound. So like I said, all in all, it's really, really swell. Again, you do not need stamina on this build because it does preset when you low into the park at 50. And again, you're not the primary ball handler. If you do want to be the primary ball handler with this build, just go to 60. Just get your stamina to just 60, all right? And again, here what we're gonna do is, you got to go with the extreme clamps, right? And then you can either go with the finishing, the spot up, depending on how you want to play with this build, right? So in this instance, I mean, obviously, as a secondary ball handler, you're probably better off going with the spot up, all right? So we'll go with the spot up. And here you have it, facilitating 3-level 2A, and of course, shades of Scottie Pippen at the top. You even got LeBron James dueling at the bottom, right? So now let's go ahead and test this build out real quick. Let's get him the 99, go over the badges, and of course, we're gonna get you out of here, right? So obviously, the first thing we want to go with, even though he didn't have posterizer, for the purposes of 2K, we definitely need to have that. We also want to have slithery finisher. We want to have rise up on silver, and then of course we need acrobat. All right, so let's get acrobat. Let's get acrobat Hall of Fame, and let's get slithery Hall of Fame too. Just making sure that we're able to hit every single layup we possibly can and dunk in the game. Here you want to go catch and shoot, deep threes, hot zone 100, and blinders. Those are the main ones you want to go with. Here, as a primary ball handler, I still say you go quick first step. I mean, as not being a primary ball handler, you want bullet passer. You want to get downhill. You can still go unpluckable. We can get bail out. Remember, I'm not doing the handles for days and that stuff because, like I said, this is not a dribbling type build. And I probably will go just to be special delivery, just to go ahead and get those takeovers quicker for my teammates. Here, chase down. You got to go clamps, of course. You want to get intimidator, ankle braces. I say interceptor. I mean, intimidator here, rebound chaser here, and then pick dodger, right? So this is what I would go with as a primary on-ball defending build, right? But there you have it, my nephews and nieces. This is the prime Scottie Pippen build. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and as usual, your favorite old head, Uncle Demi. I'll be back really, really soon. Another banger, man. You know, when I say back soon, another banger, you already know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about tomorrow, man. I'm out.